Black Mountains are a massive granite boulder field that jut up out of the earth some 25 kilometres southwest of the North Queensland town of Cooktown. It creates a striking landform, and its stark black colouring is at odds with the green grass and scrubs which surround it. The boulder fields are made up of huge granite boulders, some the size of houses, that fit together or balance together. The absence of soil between the boulders and rocks create a maze of gaps and passages which can be used to penetrate deep inside the mountain. The gaps in the rocks form wind tunnels that create sounds of wailing, crying and screaming which echo off the rock faces. The formation is also known to make loud sounds like that of an explosion. The First Nation traditional owners of the land call the mountain Kalkajaka, and it is a sacred battlefield of both spirits and warring clan groups. Kalkajaka, which means spear, is a sacred battlefield and the scene of the last spear fight between the black and white cockatoo. There is some thought that the area has a strong magnetic energy, with stories of pilots reporting instrument malfunction when flying over the area. It has been dubbed the Bermuda Triangle of far north Queensland due to stories dating back to the 1800s of people, horses and whole herds of cattle which mysteriously disappear without a trace. July 1872, a courier named Phil Grainer goes out looking for a stray calf. He, his horse and the calf never return. 1800, notorious criminal Sugarfoot Jack and his accomplices flee to Black Mountain following a shootout with police. They are never seen again, despite an exhaustive police search. November 1882, two cattlemen, Harry Owens and George Hawkins, disappear while looking for stray cattle around Black Mountain, as does one of the police trackers searching for the missing men. A second tracker returns completely unhinged and unable to provide a coherent report of what he saw. 1890, Constable Ryan tracks a fugitive to a cave at Black Mountain. He enters to see if the fugitive might be hiding inside. According to those present, he never came back out of the cave. 1892, prospector James Wren vanishes while fossicking at Black Mountain. 1920, two young explorers determined to solve the mysterious disappearances go missing themselves, along with some of the trackers who go out looking for them. 1928, prospector Q. Packer goes missing while fossicking at Black Mountain. His body is later found next to his rifle with a bullet wound in his head. 1932, traveller Harry Page goes missing while hiking on Black Mountain and was later found dead from unknown causes. A father and son recalled an incident that occurred when they camped at the base of Kalkajaka. Initially, the father and son thought the stories in the area were harmless. However, this suddenly changed when they heard strange noises outside their tent in the dead of the night. The father is quoted to say, "We heard a stone crumbling from the rock above us. It sounded quite close, and we thought it might be an animal, maybe a rock wallaby. But it climbed all the way down. We could hear the crunching of the bushes and dried up leaves. It sounded like human steps," the father said. After much debating inside the tent, the father and son eventually decided to confront whatever it was and charged through the flap of the tent with a torch. The pair found nothing outside, which left them baffled. The next day they packed up and left.